Hey guys, it's Ernestine Romero. Keep it right here with Throwdown Mix, and of course my really special friend, Mr. KJ, Mr. Karaoke Joe. Check out my website at ernestinromero.com. Besos, un abrazo para todos ustedes. Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Rosa from Washington State.
Hi, this is Sonia de la Paz.
This is G5 from Naples, Florida.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Ray Ray from San Antonio, Texas.
Hi, this is Erica with Meant to Be Promotions from San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, this is Juan Man from Burke Burnett.
Hello, this is Hilda M. Peña from HP Promotions.
Hey y'all, this is Laura Cameron from Tampa, Florida.
This is Ruben Hernandez from New Mex Radio.
¿Qué pasa, raza? This is Javier El Gatito Hernandez from New Mex Radio.
Make sure you listen to Karaoke Joe.
Hey, this is Rebecca Denise from the Monday Night Jam Session.
This is Kayla Ulrich from Del Norte, Colorado.
This is the Godfather, Mr. Tejano Swag.
Aisha, muévete conmigo.
This is New Mexico's very own Reyes Lil Ray Montoya, and you're on the mix with Karaoke Joe on Throwdown.
This is Olivia
Willie,
parents of the late great Ernestine Romero
from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
And I'm in the mix with Karaoke Joe.
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 It's time to throw down. Let's go.
Time to throw down. Let's go.
I'm in the mix with Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down. Let's go.
Time to throw down. Let's go.
Y aquí estoy en el mix con Karaoke Joe.
And I'm in the mix with Karaoke Joe, and it's time to throw down. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's go.
And I'm in the mix with my brother Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down.
We are in the mix with KJ, Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down. Let's go.
This is Perla Judith, and you're listening to this year's Best Internet Radio Personality winner.
KJ always says, time to throw down, let's go.
Let's go.
And you're listening to Karaoke Joe on Throwdown Mix.
All right, guys, once again, thank y'all so much. Got some echo there. Whoa. There we go. Appreciate everybody joining me out there. I was supposed to start at 6. And I got my studio set up. I redid some of the lights and redid my camera stand and everything else like that. Went and sat down. The Texas Tech Red Raiders, guns up, baby. Texas Tech Red Raiders game was on, and then I came back in here and started working on some stuff, and then I looked at my computer and it said 6:30, and I was like, wait, is that right? KJ is on one today, guys, but I'm so hyped, guys, because we got an amazing full 2 hours coming at y'all, because I've got 2 amazing brand new tracks that are going to be dropping down on y'all. First from Papi Chulos, we got the one and only Eric calling in, and going to give us a little background on this amazing track that's going to get y'all dancing out there. I already know when the clubs are popping off, this was going to be one of the ones that's going to be in the mix. And then, of course, we got the one and only Jacob René with his brand new single out there also. Little shout out to DJ Fuego listening again, Kata listening again, Olivia Romero, mom out there, Miss Ernestine Romero's mom out there, Michael Trevino out there, and of course the boss Rosie with Rap Promotions listening in. Yeah, Rosie, I was in another world, Rosie. Yeah, it happens every now and then. Laura, what's up, Laura? But ladies and gentlemen, I had the huge honor of introducing to y'all from the amazing group Papi Chulos, the one and only Eric. Eric, are you on there, brother?
Yes, sir. Aquí estoy. Papi Chulo number 1. El Joe Casas in the house.
What's up, brother?
¿Cómo estás?
It's been a minute, man. I've been waiting to be able to have you on air. I know we met up in San Antonio at the Tejano Music Awards radio gala with Vic G.
Ah, see, that's right.
And then, but that was really the last time I've really got to see you out there. So it's I'm really hyped to be able to get you on the show out there, brother.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's awesome.
Well, I mean, between you and Beatrice, I mean, y'all always have me rolling anyway on Facebook to be able to talk to you finally. It's real cool, brother. It's a huge honor to be able to have you on air.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, this song, brother, this is kind of a new flavor for y'all. I mean, y'all got y'all saying Papi Chulos flavor that y'all been doing in the past hits and everything, but y'all switched it up a little bit ranchero out there.
Yeah, it came with more feeling, ¿me entiendes? Like,
yes, sir.
And when I was writing it, I kind of went back and forth. Now this one, for some reason, it just took me, I started thinking about everything that I've been through, as far as conflicts with anybody. It could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, tus tíos, tus tías, o lo que sea.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to go back. I got to change this. I got to change that to make it work, to include everybody. Como te digo, I mean, everybody argues, ¿verdad?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Everybody argues. I mean, it could be, también tus hijos.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And so, anyways, una vez, la Queen Bee, pues tú sabes, it happened. Pero the next day, que dije, you know what? La amo tanto, le voy a hacer una cancioncita.
Yes.
Y quiero que sepas, brother, within an hour, I was at work. I did all that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, of course, I was going back and forth. Y ahí está. Dije, cuando llegue a la casa, I'm going to go ahead and add the music. And sure enough, boom, pegó. And Beatriz, what is that? I said, it's something I wrote for you.
Oh.
Y mira.
Yep. Oh, well, when music comes around, I've said it with different artists that we've had on. There's been songs that has really meant, they've got a meaning behind them, and I think every listener out there is like that. They find something that they can connect to with the song, and when musicians and artists, go through personal stuff and they allow their fan base and they allow the industry to be able to take a part of that because they put it into words, they put it into music, an experience that you're going through, but an experience that somebody else out there might be going through, and they're going to be able to relate to that song. That's what connects.
Exactly.
We always have all the the club bangers, the cumbias, that really get us moving on the dance floor. But then we got to have those couple of songs, that we can really connect to and relate to.
Yes. And por eso yo dije, you know what? I think I have an okay amount of club bangers. Dije, let me do something different here. Now, quiero que sepas, I'm actually writing another one with my guys.
Yes, sir.
And it's same style. Pero ya me lo sale.
Yes, sir.
Pero I gotta enjoy this first one primero.
Now, after Queen Bee heard it, what did she think?
She was just ecstatic about it. So like, oh wow,
yes.
That's how I think it's gonna do something. I can feel this one.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes, and I mean,
she enjoyed it.
It had to have meant something with her also, because I know how Queen, Bee is with her music. I mean, she's very personal with her music and everything, and very emotional with her music. So I know with this song being something that came from your heart that you wanted to dedicate to her. I mean, I know that means a lot to her.
Yes, and we played it live también. I mean,
yes.
I mean, of course, copyrighted también. I mean, BMI copyrighted.
Yes.
But once we played it that first time, hijo, escalofrío. You can feel it on your arms. I felt it on my legs. Other parts that I don't even want to mention, like, cabrón. And it felt powerful.
Yes, sir.
And then, at first, I kind of had it like, nomás puro accordion. But no tenemos accordion. I'm over here playing the accordion, and then I play the keyboards también. And I say, how can I incorporate both of them into this one song?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so within time, within a couple of months, I figured it out. Because I'm also, like I mentioned, we don't have an accordion player. Hey, you know what? I'll do it on the accordion and I'll play it on the keyboards at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Me estaba pensando como el guy de la mafia. If he can do it, I can do it.
Well, I mean, ever since I met you, I mean, I've seen you in, like I said, at Gala. I've seen you in Odessa when they had the Tejano festival over there that I was able to go down there with y'all. And
yes.
one thing about you is you're very energetic on stage. I haven't had the opportunity of seeing you with Papi Chulos and everything, but y'all's music, speaks for itself as far as the live performance. I can't wait to see all of y'all in action on stage. Once all the COVID is over and everything. How were y'all able to come together as a group? Before we get to the song, let's go ahead and hit up on the group a little bit.
Okay, so as far as musicians, I'm assuming, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so on my bass guitar, I have Mr. Steve Ortegon. Now, this loco has been with me for, I don't know how long, maybe 8-9 years. I mean, we have a lot of good bad times, just playing good and bad times,
Yes, sir.
And this guy is extremely loyal, man. I swear to God, this guy is good. I mean, es cristiano también, pero he loves the Tejano music too, so he goes back and forth, Anda de, tú sabes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the electric guitar, pues, ya tengo el Roy Treviño. Now, este vato es un rocker on the guitar. So, now, my thing is I like rock music también.
Yes.
I got Puddle of Mud. I got Linkin Park. Linkin Park's my favorite band in rock music. And so I say, you know what? I want to have a band que tiene rock guitar también. Just get that pumping going.
Yes.
But anyway, he's a good man to have along. Whenever we need that grunge or distortion, that guy's the man, El Roy Treviño. Also, when, of course, right now, when I'm performing because of the current situation. So, even then, when we're not performing, I have my DJ services and I have my DJ partner, a light guy, Mr. Danny Ortegon, El King Kong.
Yes, sir.
Ese se le pone. And he plays the percussion in the band. Y pues, a veces me dicen, ¿por qué le dicen King Kong? Pues a chingón el güey. No. You can't miss that guy.
Yeah.
Y luego pues in the drums, we got Mr. Sam Tovar. This guy, him and I, we go way back to like the year 1999.
Yes, sir.
We started out with this one garage band type band. I can't really mention names, pero we played Latin rock to cumbias, tejano. And I mean, this guy también has also taught me a lot with the sound and the lighting business. I can really say because of him, I branched off learning into the tips and tricks of the trade, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how it happened, but I said, I want to do that también.
Yeah.
And sure enough, aquí tenemos el sound and lighting. But anyway, it's not about that. It's about us. Of course, it got me. I'm not a singer. I think I mentioned that before. I've always done the segunda voz in almost every band that I've helped out. Te estás avientando en el segundo.
Well, I've always said, like the person that has the backup vocals, I've told Aisha that, I've told numerous other artists out there that started off as backup vocals, for so many different bands. I've always said, as a backup vocalist, to me, because I've been there, you have to hit the harmony lines, and if that lead vocalist kind of strays off a little bit, you got to be able to have a smart ear that you're going to be able to follow along with them, and the harmony still hits just right. Most of the harmony lines are higher in range than the lead vocalist, so your voice is stretching a lot more. I mean, so when you finally get to come out and do the lead, your voice is a lot more mature than people would expect.
This is my first time. It's my first rodeo, so I'm not really sure how that works.
Yeah.
I can't really tell you.
Yes, sir.
Pero like Queen Bee, she suggested for me to go at it, just sing and try it.
Yeah.
Y pues aquí estoy ya. So, I mean, of course, I can mention temprano. I mean, I play the keyboards and the keyboard accordion, and I produce the music for the band. And we're almost done with the album. Más que we gotta push something out, así nomás picándole la gente.
I do gotta give you props, brother, on the keys, man. You're, like I said, you're energetic, you're all wiggly. I don't know how you can have both your hands going and your body's just all over the place. I mean, guys, if y'all have never seen Eric live on stage, Eric can throw down and he's wiggly and just his body's all moving and but he's still right on the keys, just going right with the rhythm. I mean, you're a show right there on the keys, brother.
pues con el dedo para acá y el otro dedo para acá, no, hombre. That guy messed up.
Oh no. Well,
hey, where'd that finger go?
Oh no.
That's not Groot.
Oh no, that's not Groot. Guys, for those who wonder what we're talking about, y'all need to jump on Beatrice or on Eric's Facebook page. They get me rolling all the time. These two people, my relationship goes 100% right there with these two people right here. Brother, go ahead and introduce the new single out there. By the way, who was the single produced by?
It was actually produced by me and Beatriz. She had a big part of it. Of course, like I mentioned before, I mean, she inspired me to make this song. She inspired me to just go ahead and go at it.
Yes, sir.
Pero there it is.
Yes, sir. And then
to everybody,
this was written by you also.
Lo siento.
This was written by you also. Yes. All right.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, well, let's go ahead and throw it down, guys, and then we're going to come right back with Eric and to spread a little bit more stories out there on Papi Chulos out there.
Okay.
I love the way that cute.
Desde la primera vez te prometí que yo nunca te dejaré sola llorando. La primera vez discutiendo, yo tengo la culpa, herí tu corazón. Eso lo que dije no es verdad. Eso lo que siento sí es verdad. Lo siento.
right, guys. That's a brand new one going out there to you from Papi Chulos. Lo siento. I really love that feel. I was talking to Eric on the phone. I really love that feel and that sound. It's got that new flavor, but still got that old school sound. The keyboard kind of reminds me of the old school Mas type tracks. Eric, are you still there, brother?
Yes, Papa, I'm still here.
Yes, sir. Again, thank you for letting us do this, brother. I mean, like I was saying,
you're welcome.
I can straight up see, that's got one of those flows that I can straight up see as soon as the clubs open up and everything, and we start getting the Hano dancers back out there. That's going to be one of those tracks that is going to be pulling people back on the dance floor, bro. I can feel it. You know,
oh, nice.
That's one of the ones where you can get them spinning and hold your lady real tight and just enjoy the song with it.
Cool. That's what we want, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's like I said, it's one of those songs that everybody's gonna be able to relate to, but it's also got that flow on it, that dance, part to it that's gonna be able to get them out there and everything. What would you like to say to, your supporters? You've had supporters for so many years and everything. I mean, what would you like to say to all the supporters out there, all the new supporters of Papi Chulos and all your family, friends, and loved ones out there, bro?
Yeah. Of course, where I grew up, it was in the west side of San Antonio. A big shout out to the Rodriguez family, Los Martinez. It's just a bunch of us right there. They actually helped me out with the music. Mijo, you need this, you need that, and I can't forget about that. You always gotta remember where you came from.
Yes, sir.
¿Verdad?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also to Vic Gonzalez and Terry también. They've been very. But you know who they are, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Vic and Terry? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I love Vic. Hijo, that guy.
And one of the hardest workers in the industry. One of the hardest workers in the industry out there.
Oh, sí. La Rosie, the rap. She's a big supporter también.
Mm-hmm.
I love Rosie. El David Ingram, he's right now in Houston con la familia.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, hey, don't worry about it. I got you, brother. You got me. I got you.
Yes, sir.
It's a guy, he's helped me out. He actually helped me co-produce the song.
Yes, sir.
He's suggested this and that. And I said, yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you want me to put in there. And he was like, can we suggest this? Y ahí está.
Mm-hmm.
So we did it. Of course, Papi Records, that's gonna be our new label that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
La Queen Bee Promotions, we're gonna open that one back up también.
Perfect.
It went down, pero I want to support you as well.
Yes, sir.
My love, La Queen Bee.
Oh.
No me crees, but you know what? You're gonna be with me.
Yes.
El Diva Tequila.
Yes.
Okay, they're big supporters también.
Mm-hmm.
Larry. But of course, we can't forget about God.
Yes, sir. He's the one that gave us the power and the tools to put it out there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But yeah.
Well, the song right now, this one and all the other Papi Chulo songs, are they available on all the digital outlets, iTunes and Spotify and everything else like that?
Yes, everything's already online.
Okay.
You can buy, of course, Apple iTunes, Apple Music. I don't even know if there's a difference there. Maybe it's the same.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure.
Yes, sir.
But I got the email. Okay, that's in there. You also got Spotify, of course, streaming services, YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube. You can download it from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You also have, I think it's called Reezer or Reaper or something.
Yes.
Ya ni me acuerdo. They just gave me a whole list.
Yes.
Like, oh, wow.
Cool.
So
cool. Now I gotta ask, because I was telling my girlfriend about y'all, and I let her listen to the song earlier, and she loved it. And then I told her y'all's name, and she kind of giggled, and she's like, "That's an original name." So I gotta ask, how did y'all come up with the name Papi Chulos? Who was the brainiac behind that one?
It was very good. That's a very good question. Okay, so when Bea and I met, she would always call me Papi. Papi, you want this?
Yes.
Or Papi, don't do that, Papi. And I started thinking about it. Wait a minute, what does Papi mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, Padre, Father.
Yes.
So you know what? I always call my son Papi.
Uh-huh.
No, Papas, don't do that. Or Papi, come here, Papa.
Yeah.
It just stuck. And at first, I started thinking about it. Papi. what can I come up with Papi?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of doing the Selena thing where they just say, don't put the Los Dinos, just put Selena.
Yeah.
I said, well, maybe I should just do Papi solo. I said, no, because then it don't sound right.
Yeah.
It needs to add flavor. And I came up with Papi y los Chulos. Then, no, alguien me dijo, no, that sounds too a little bit on the other side.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so we said, well, why don't we just call it Papi Chulos to include everybody?
Yeah.
Los, you know, I mean, yo estoy medio llenito, los gorditos, los feitos. I mean, we're all papis here, Papi Chulos. I mean, look, my guys también, I mean, esos sí son padres.
Yes, that's awesome.
¿Verdad? And
Yes,
say, you know
sir.
what? You wanna join? Órale, you're a Papi Chulo now. El que no sé qué, ¿me entiendes?
I love it. I mean, that's one of those names. It's original. It's gonna stick. It kind of shows your attitude. You know, I can imagine calling y'all on stage, ladies and gentlemen, live at the Hana Wild West, Papi Chulos. You know, everybody's already gonna be. It's one of those names that's gonna just be out there and just gonna stick. That's a name you can't forget.
Yes, that's very correct. I mean, I'm not dissing anybody, but I mean, if like those crazy pimps, when that came out, like, if they can do that, I can do this.
Yes.
Or what some other ones? I should stop there because I don't want it to go anywhere else. And I'm not saying anything bad.
Yeah, but like with the crazy pimps, that's one of those names that even before I knew who they were, I knew that name. Before I knew their music, I knew the Crazy Pimps. I was like, who are these cats, And, I had to go find out who they were, because of that name. That name caught me.
Yeah.
It
sticks.
Yeah.
It sticks to the mind, and it's like, well, I can't forget that one. Sí, entiendo.
I love it. Well, it would have been either that or Los Groots. It could have gone either way.
Juan Martillo y los cuatro clavos.
I love it, brother. Well, again, thank you so much. Do y'all have a video plan that you're going to be doing on this track here, or what plans?
Yes, as a matter of fact, como we're moving from one place to another, we're piecing it together we're making a video to include that.
Yes.
We have the U-Haul truck when I take advantage of it.
Yes, sir.
¿Me entiendes? We already have it. Why pay for it again if we already have it?
Yeah.
So anyways, we're doing that. We are including everything all together. And now that we have the song, pues, it's a little taste of it. So whenever the video comes out, ya saben cómo es la canción.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, again, thank you so much for hitting me up. I think this is going to be another hit with Papi Chulos already with Shake That Body. That was already a club banger. So like I said, you're going to go from club banger to a ranchero that is going to let everybody. They're going to be cumbiaing it up, and then it's going to draw them back together. To start spinning the girl around.
Yes, sir. I got to think of that DJ. Okay, what would a DJ do?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, hey, I got a shot. Let me go and throw a couple shots out there. We got Rosa Maria listening in from Washington State. Also, we got Juanita Hernandez listening in out there. Mike Gloria from Sweetwater, Texas. We got Rosemary listening in. Lotta from Florida listening in out there. We got Big G listening. DJ Fuego listening in out there. Of course, we got my daughter Crystal listening in. So we got everybody listening in. We're getting hearts all over the feed out there, guys. So they're really loving the song out there. But before we leave. I'm going to let you throw your last spiel, and thank you going out to everybody out there. And then let's go ahead and close off, since I've been announcing it, let's go ahead and close off with Shake That Body also. Kind of give them the reverse feel of Papi Chulos.
All right. So this one right here, of course, it started back like in 2011. I had an acoustic guitar with me. I was noodling around, and I said, what can I do with this sound right here? And this was back in the day, like it's 2020, so it was 9 years ago. And I just started. I had a little cumbia beat. Going. I said, I'm going to see what I can come up with.
Yes, sir.
And then from there, I say, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna put it back. I'm not even gonna mess with it.
Yes,
now, years went by, I came up with this one. I found the file back in like December or January this past year, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna continue, see what I can come up with.
Yes, sir.
And so I came up with Shake That Body para toda mi gente aquí.
Yes, sir.
But thank you.
Thank you for joining me, and again, thank you for you and Queen Bee always keeping me on my toes on Facebook, because you always keep me rolling out there. Don't ever stop y'all post. Even though I'm always putting y'all two on timeout, don't ever stop.
No, well, you enjoy, Papa. We'll get you some more music.
Yes,
everything's going on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And when y'all do finish the album out, make sure you get a hold of me and Rosie, of course, and I'll be honored to be able to push that out there for y'all, brother.
Awesome. I appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for joining me. And guys, we're going to go in and continue it on with the little Papi Chulos. Shake that body. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to hit it with this one. Check it out. Oh, yeah, mamacita. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Esta es la cumbia con el ritmo que te pone, mami, a bailar con el ritmo caliente. Suena muy fuerte, que también eleva la muerte.
Once again, a big thank you going out there.
Making that clapping sound. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come
Get
on,
a little wiggly out there.
I won't bite. Shake that body, shake that ass. Suavecito and not too fast. Shake that body, shake that ass. Un poquito más lento and make it last. Vueltas y vueltas te quiero ver bailar, destrozando la pista como un huracán. Come and shake that body, mommy, shake it all around. Shake that booty, mommy, making that clapping sound. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come a little closer, mommy, I won't bite. Shake that body, shake that ass. Suavecito and not too fast. Shake that body, shake that ass. Un poquito más lento and make it last. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna change it up just a little bit. Make it sound something like this, so check it out. Come on, mommy, come and shake that culo. Don't be shy, I know you think I'm chulo. Quiero ser tu número uno. Let me be your only Papi Chulos. Oh yeah, come on, mommy. You know what to do. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
All right, guys. Once again, a big thank you going out to Eric with Papi Chulos dropping it in out there for me. It's a huge honor to be able to have him out there with me, and another banger, I believe. It's going to be another hit out there in the clubs. I can't wait till we are able to push it out there. Little shout going out to Juanita out there, Juanita Hernandez, also Rosa, listening again from Washington State. Del Michael Salgado.
De pecho dorado, dile que sus besos me han enamorado.
Let's go.
Que no puedo ya vivir sin ella, que está muy triste en mi corazón. corazón, que mis ojos han llorado tanto que ya no aguanto este cruel dolor. Palomita, palomita blanca, yo no sé con quién se encuentra ahora, y los celos me muerden el alma al pensar que otro que la goza, y las noches que pasó conmigo en otros brazos olvidarán. ¿Qué será que bajo su vestido todas mis huellas me borrarán? Palomita blanca de piquito de oro, dile que la quiero, dile que la quiero, dile que la adoro. Palomita blanca de pecho dorado, dile que sus besos me han enamorado.
All right, guys. Once again, stay tuned in. At the top of the hour, we got the one and only Jacob René dropping in his brand new mariachi. If you have not heard this one, you need to stay tuned in. You're going to love this one out there. Again, a big shout one out there, Washington State, listening again. Also, Miss Laura, all the way in Florida, we're covering the country. Let's go.
Palomita blanca de piquito de oro, dile que la quiero, dile que la adoro. Palomita blanca de pecho dorado, dile que sus besos me han enamorado, que no puedo ya vivir sin ella, que está muy triste en mi corazón, que mis ojos han llorado tanto que ya no aguanto este cruel dolor. Palomita, palomita blanca, yo no sé con quién se encuentra ahora, y los celos me muerden el alma al pensar que otro que la goza, y las noches que pasó conmigo en otros brazos olvidarán. ¿Quién será que bajo su vestido todas mis huellas me borrarán? Palomita blanca de piquito de oro, dile que la quiero, dile que la quiero, dile que la adoro. Palomita blanca de pecho dorado.
Little shot going out to Ana Maria out there. Thank you so much. Y'all gonna love this one. Gonna keep it throwback a little bit. A little Bobby Pulido. On TotalMix.com. Tune in radio with Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down. Let's go.
Será fe que yo encontré una voz de ternura que me llena de placer. Cuando la oigo hablar, con ella me enamoré. Aunque nunca la conocí, sueño en su querer. Y en sus brazos quiero dormir. Escucho cada día la radio, seguro que la vuelvo a oír. Por el cielo busco mi estrella, a la luna quiero subir. Voy desvelado por estas calles esperando encontrar a esa voz de ángel que quiero amar. ¿Dónde andará? Voy desvelado y mi deseo no me deja descansar, porque despierto y no me pongo a llorar. Yo seguiré desvelado y sin amor.
Guys, once again, there's something you want to hear, just let me know. We are live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, also on TuneIn Radio app. Search Throwdown Mix. Giving y'all all three opportunities to listen in. Let's go.
Será fe que yo encontré una voz de ternura que me llena de placer. Cuando la oigo hablar, con ella me
Nina, gotcha, Nina, gotcha.
Que nunca la conocí, sueño en su querer. Y en sus brazos quiero dormir. Escucho cada día la radio, seguro que la vuelvo a oír. Por el cielo busco mi estrella, a la luna quiero subir. Voy desvelado por estas calles esperando encontrar a esa voz de ángel que quiero amar. ¿Dónde andará? Voy desvelado, mi deseo no me deja descansar. descansar, porque despierto y no me pongo a llorar. Yo seguiré desvelado y sin amor.
Alright guys, once again, thank y'all so much for joining me. A little requested Ernestine Romero going out there. Something you want to hear, just let me know. We will get it for you. Nina, I got your request coming up here in just a minute.
Estaba yo tranquilamente caminando por ahí y sentí que de repente encontré gente que llamaba a mí. Me dio prendí tus ojos y sentí la que pasó, que subió el vivo rojo poniendo candela en mi corazón. Y sin improviso me puse a gritar para llamar la atención.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estás mirando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Es un incendio.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estás quemando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que estoy muriendo.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estás mirando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Es un incendio.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estás quemando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estoy muriendo. Here we go, come on. Come on, come sing this out there, come on. Y llegaron los bomberos con la boya que se armó. Y un hijo compañero me está diciendo que no puedo. Yo le enseñé a tus ojos y después mi corazón. Hierros que me la manguera, se besar siquiera me dio un favor. Luego respiro sin usarse a mí. Él gritaba también.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Me estás mirando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Es un incendio.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estoy quemando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estoy muriendo.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estás mirando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Es un incendio.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me está quemando.
Que vengan los bomberos.
Que me estoy muriendo. Fuego. Hay guardado fuego. Un lado no me miras más, mira que me consumo. Hay fuego, fuego. Cuidado, fuego. Tus ojos son de brasa y cartón y humo.
Karaoke Joe, let's go.
I wanna see how, come on. Break it down, 7, come on. I wanna see how, come on. Y me estás mirando. Este es un incendio.
Little shout out to my little sis from another Miss Kayla.
Muriendo. Me estás mirando. Este es un incendio. Me estás quemando. Me estoy muriendo.
Alright guys, once again, the brand new single dropping down. I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all, for those y'all that missed. This is Papi Chulos. Lo siento. Andora Mesa on TuneIn Radio. Let's go.
Amor, desde la primera vez te prometí.
Little shout out to David.
Te dejaré sola llorando.
Thank you, brother. I got y'all.
La primera vez discutiendo. Yo tengo la culpa, herí tu corazón. Eso es lo que dije, no es verdad. Esto es lo que siento, si es verdad. Lo siento y te pido perdón. Ese triste corazón no me deja dormir.
once again, this is a brand new single, Jumping Down from Papi Chulos. A big thank you going out to Eric for joining me. For those of y'all that missed the interview, this will be live, or it will be replayed on YouTube, also right here on Facebook. So after the show, jump on YouTube and find it out.
Eso lo que dije no es verdad. Esto lo que siento sí es verdad. Lo siento y te pido perdón. Ese triste corazón no me deja dormir. Perdóname, te prometo que yo no soy un hombre cruel. Soy un hombre, pero no como de ayer. Lo siento y te pido perdón. Ese triste corazón no me deja dormir. Perdóname, te prometo que yo no soy un hombre cruel. Soy un hombre, pero no como de ayer. Soy un hombre, pero no como de ayer.
Little shout out to Susan out there. We got the brand new single G5. No es igual. On ThowDownMix.com, TuneIn Radio. Little shout out to Lana. Little shout out to Belinda.
Todos los días y tú no contestas el teléfono. Yo no sé qué te pasó. Ya no aguanto este dolor. El amor no es igual, ya no. El amor no es igual, ya no.
Little shout out to Luisa out there listening in. Thank you so much. We got about 10 minutes where we got the one and only Jacob René with his brand new single. This one you're listening to now is a brand new single, G5. Let's go.
Yo soy el que va a perder. Ahora que estás con él, tú crees que todo está bien. El amor no es igual, ya no. El amor no es igual, ya no. Mi corazón sabe la verdad y no lo quiero aceptar. El amor no va a ser igual, no, no. El amor no va a ser igual, no, no.
I love that break.
Ven y baila mi canción.
Let's go ahead and mix it up a little bit. Ray Ray.
Tu vino es delicioso.
ThowDownMix.com, TuneIn Radio.
Tus montañas son
Let's
celestiales.
go.
Río de Janeiro, como me encantan tus playas. Ven, 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 ven a bailar conmigo. Ecuador, ven, ven, ven a bailar así. Chile, alma, ven a bailar. Si tienes mi corazón, ven a bailar conmigo. Come on,
All right, guys, just taking across the border, the New Mexico border, the one and only Anakela. Let's go.
Singing my life with his words, matándome con sus palabras. Killing me softly with this song, cantando mi vida con sus palabras, matándome suavemente con su canción. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him to listen for a while. Ahí estaba este chico joven, un extraño ante mis ojos, drumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, matándome con sus palabras. Killing me softly with this song, cantando mi vida con sus palabras, matándome suavemente con su canción. I felt so flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found the letters and read each one.
Little shout out to Susan out there. Thank you. Laura, I got you. Luisa, I got y'all.
Simplemente continuaba, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, hablándome con sus palabras. Killing me softly with this song, cantando mi vida con sus palabras, matándome suavemente con su canción. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair, and then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there. Y siguió cantando, cantando claro y fuerte, strumming my pain with his fingers, oh, singing my life with his words, matándome con sus palabras. Killing me softly with this song, cantando mi vida con sus palabras, matándome suavemente con su canción.
All right, guys. Once again, thank y'all so much for joining me. We got Erica Renee coming up. Jacob René coming up. But guys, right quick, I gotta throw a big shout out because my boys got a win out there going against West Virginia, Texas Tech. Your Texas Tech Red Raiders just won 34-27. Guns out, baby! Texas Tech in the house. Wreckham Tech. I gotta do this. Facebook, be nice to me. Be nice. Texas Tech Red Raiders just beat West Virginia 34-27. It was a tight game the entire game. Texas Tech was able to get it out. Go Texas Tech! Yeah, you can tell I'm a fan if I've got their fight songs on my computer. Oh, yes. Wreckham Tech. Now all I need is the Cowboys to win.
Yo tengo a mi chatita que me dice así, te quiero mucho, mucho y no más a ti.
A little Michael Salgado request.
Te quiero mucho, mucho y no más.
No shot with a Luisa out there, also Lara.
Chatita, me da muchos besitos con sabor a miel, me entrega con ternura todo su querer. Me da muchos besitos con sabor a miel, me entrega con ternura todo su querer. Ah, chatita. Tú eres la más bonita y te quiero a ti. Eres una angelita toda para mí. Tú eres la más bonita y te quiero a ti. Eres una angelita toda para mí. Ah, chatita. Me da muchos besitos con sabor a miel, me entrega con ternura todo su querer. Me da muchos besitos con sabor a miel, me entrega con ternura todo su querer. Ah, chatita.
Once again, a big thank you going out to everybody listening in out there. Another victory for your Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Tú eres la más bonita y te quiero a ti. Eres una angelita toda para mí. Tú eres la más bonita y te quiero a ti. Eres una angelita toda para mí. Ay, chatita. Me da muchos besitos con sabor a miel, me entrega con ternura todo su querer. Me da muchos besitos con sabor a miel, me entrega con ternura todo su querer. Ah, chatita.
All right, guys. Once again, thank y'all so much for listening again. We got Jacob René fixing to call in with his brand new single. Before we get him on, we got the brand new single coming to you from Aisha. Little shout going out to my love out there in Washington State, Miss Rosa. A little Aisha.
Como amigo.
Por un beso.
Y por un beso que te di, me enamoré de ti. Ese hombre de sombrero negro, él me dio un beso y me llevó hasta el cielo. Solo por un beso, hasta me casé con él y juramos ser fiel. Solo por un beso, hasta me casé con él y juramos ser fiel. Solo por un beso. Because of one kiss, there's no other man I'd miss.
Once again, a little shout out to Rosa in Washington. Little Aisha. On ThrowdownMix.com. Tune in radio. Guys, y'all see his comment right there. He's fixing to call in. He's in the chat room. Jacob René.
Para saber si sueñas en mí y ese beso que te di. Ay, mi hombre de sombrero negro. Siempre pienso en ese beso que me llevó hasta el cielo. Solo por un beso, solo por un beso, hasta me casé con él y juramos ser fiel. Solo por un beso, solo por un beso, hasta me casé con él y juramos ser fiel. Solo por un beso.
Alright guys, once again, thank y'all so much for joining me. This is Karaoke Joe coming to you straight from ThrowdownMix.com, Tune In Radio. And ladies and gentlemen, I've had the privilege of showcasing Jacob René's music before, and it's a huge honor to be able to do it again today. Of course, Rosie got a hold of me and said he has an amazing song, and can we do a showcase? I'm like, definitely, for sure. I love this new single that he has out here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Jacob René. Jacob, are you there?
I am here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. How are you?
I am doing about the same. I'm barely talking. I had a football game last night with my son, and my voice got me sounding like Rocky out here, so I'm kind of grumbly a little bit over here. Yep.
No, I understand. I'm telling you, football do that. I remember back in the day, I used to scream and scream until I had no voice, and then I'd go to choir practice, and my teacher would be like, "Yo, you can't be doing that." I'm like, "Yo, our team won though."
I love it. And then went from that to today watching the Texas Tech West Virginia game. So I have no voice at all. But
It's a house divided. It's a house divided in my family because I lived in Austin and my brother went to Tech. So it's like we got that little. It's all love, but you know what? It's love but rivalry.
Oh yeah, It's a good rivalry. It's a good one out there.
It is a good rivalry.
Hey, this brand new single, brother. OMG. Like, you know, all of your music so far has, like, there's always so much emotion in your voice and everything, but this one, the way you did it with the mariachi touch, the instrumentation, you know, I'm an old band nerd, the instrumentation, your voice, the way you harmonied with yourself, I mean, the total package is just an amazing masterpiece. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And you wrote this one, is that correct?
Yes, I did write this one. I wrote it, and me and my producer Pepe out of Odessa, we created it together. It's beautiful. I started it off on the piano. It started off as a ballad. I was after I released Creo Nosotros, you know, I still had that mariachi vibes going on and stuff. So as I was writing after Creo Nosotros, I started working on this ballad, and it just came together so beautifully. Like I said, we did on the piano, and I kind of just went in the studio kind of open-minded because we didn't have an instrumentation at that point, so I was kind of just singing along to like my piano part.
Yes.
And then we slowly started adding the other instruments and stuff, and collaborating with a couple other producers out of Mexico, and it just came into this beautiful like ballad, like mariachi ballad, and it really hit the money for me because I mean I love my dance music, but I hadn't really had anything that was kind of slow moving and emotional. And for me, you know, with the song being called Perfecto, it was one of those things that it was just, for me, it was something to relate to with everybody because we all want to be perfect. You know, when we come into conflict with anyone, friends, lovers, anybody, we have that emotion that like, oh, I just want to be perfect so that way I don't screw things up and everything can just be all right all the time. You know what I mean? So it's just, it was one of those songs for me that I was just feeling that emotion. I was wanting to relate, you know, to people and write something that maybe would inspire others. Like, hey, you're not alone. I feel this way too, and other people feel this way. And it's just one of the you got to work through it. You got to work through it because being perfect isn't a real thing. That's not real.
You know, we always reach for that goal, but that goal's unreachable. You know, I don't want to get too religious, but you know, even Jesus said himself, you know, that he couldn't be perfect. You know, he had his flaws. You know, and ask for forgiveness. I mean, we all go through it through every relationship, and hopefully, you know, any imperfections that we have, we're able to correct or fix or adjust for that next relationship. You know, or whatever conflict that we're going through.
I've learned conflicts are just there to teach you, to help you grow.
Yes.
So, I mean, in the song, it's desearía ser perfecto para que cuando estés triste puedo arreglarlo. Like, I wish I were perfect so that way when things are screwed up, like, I can be there to fix it. Like, I want to be the one to fix it. I want to have that control. I want to be perfect. And it's the pleading. The character in the song is pleading.
Yes.
Just accept me. Accept me for who I am. Please, I beg you.
Yes.
I beg you, just accept me. And that's just, it's that emotion we feel when we aren't seeing eye to eye, or we're in that emotional conflict. Like, yo, I just want to be perfect. I want to be the thing that fixes. When you wake up, I want to be the first thing you see, and literally you're so happy because I'm just there.
Yes.
It's super emotional, and it's with the strings and the harmonies. That emotion had to be captured in such a way that it was just super important to me. I was super picky about it.
Yeah. And I mean, and you, for those of y'all that don't know, I mean, Jacob is an amazing instrumentalist. I mean, he's one of those guys that he can sit on. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not for sure, but I think he's one of those guys that could just sit down probably at any instrument and just put it out there. I mean, you have that musical background, that musical intelligence about yourself, that you know what sound is going to be just right for the lyrics that you put out there.
Exactly, and it's a lot of experimentation too. I don't know if people know, but I'm a Berklee music student, and I go to school for music production. And so part of my stuff is we have to write the same thing in different styles. So it's one of those things that when you write something, just experiment with stuff. Just see what's going to come out. For me, I was already in that mariachi vibe, that space.
Yes.
So it was easy for me to be like, to tell my producer, Pepe, hey, let's, and especially, in collaboration with him, what do you think about the violins, the strings, as far as harmonies, do you want open harmonies or do you want them really tight, like a choir? How do you want this?
Yes.
And so many different elements go into it. And and thank you so much for the compliment. I wish I could take credit for being a multi-instrumentalist, but it takes it's something I studied, and it's something that I'm very proud of. But at the end of the day, it takes a village, Joe.
Yes,
it really does.
Really does.
There's many hands that go involved.
Well,
so shout out to the team.
I'm gonna say it, brother, because I know you said for people to ask questions, and Laura has a question that I'm gonna ask you here in a minute. But I'm gonna put it out there right now. I mean, you're still in, as far as the listeners, you're still young in the industry and everything like that. But I'm gonna put it out there, ladies and gentlemen, with the knowledge this young man has, with the love of music that he has. I'm gonna say it. You're gonna be the prince of Tejano music. I can see it years from now.
Thank you.
I think you are the type of person that I've got to know that you take pride in your craft, and in taking pride in your craft, you're learning every day more and more on how you can improve your music and your sound.
I'm just a student of life, Joe, and I love music, and I hope I die still not knowing everything.
Yes, that's it. That is a very good go. I mean, because that keeps you challenged, every day, and it keeps the music fresh as an artist. I mean, DJs do the same thing. I've been in clubs that I DJ every weekend, and I get in that rut. I play this song right after the next song, and artists get in that same thing also.
Deserve it.
Yes,
the fans deserve it. As music evolves, so should our. There's no reason the genre should be any. It's just as good as any other genre. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the fans deserve that. They deserve fresh new sounds.
Yes.
They deserve fresh new voices. They deserve new stuff. I mean, ode to the greats and the legends that have inspired me. All of the other my other artist friends who are in the industry. Mm-hmm. But I mean, we have a job to do, y'all.
Yes.
Like we got a job to do. We have to bring in a new fresh sound sonically. Yes. We got to move it, especially now that I see performances are slowly starting to happen and stuff. Yes. But y'all, this isn't like an overnight type of thing where things are just going to be everything's fixed now. Like that's not it.
No.
That's not it.
Yeah.
And so as far as even business wise, we got to learn how to navigate it. So I'm saying in relation to that and the music, it's like the music's got to be up to par as well. I mean, you can't keep listening. Of course, we love our classics.
Yes.
But those classic songs are going to inspire somebody, inspire something. So let's embrace the newness of everything. New sound.
And that brings in the next generation of listeners out there, because I mean, not our generation, the young generation, my kids' generation now, they're listening to Cardi B and Daddy Yankee and Becky G. They're listening to all that stuff. So when our industry is able to bring in tracks that have that fresh sound, also voices
absolutely.
that have that fresh sound, also, I mean, that's what's going to bring in the kids back to our industry.
Exactly. There's no reason why cumbia shouldn't be number one on the Latin chart. I mean, Selena, our greatest superstar of this of our genre, she was able to cross into the pop world because she wasn't scared to make those fresh sounds, and people loved it.
Yes,
and people loved it, and she's the hottest female Latin artist of all time.
Yes, I saw that the other day from the billboards. Now,
I mean, the proof is there. The numbers are there, y'all. So I'm just calling it like I see it.
Well, I gotta give you props because of your knowledge in music. You can, and your voice. You have an amazing voice. You can be pretty much in any industry, and this leads me into Laura's question. You can be in pretty much any industry, and you've decided to stay with Tejano and pursue Tejano music, and all the different levels of Tejano with the cumbias, with the mariachi ballads. You implemented a little bit of everything, and that's how Selena did. I mean, she never had a straight Tejano album. It always had a mixture of a cumbia, a mariachi, a pop track. I mean, I think that's why she was so popular, is because she involved herself with everybody out there, all the listeners out there. On Laura's question, she asked, "How did you get started in the industry, and who was your musical hero or heroine?"
For me, I got started in this industry It's a long story, Laura.
We got time.
Well, I started off the English music. I listened to Tejano music growing up. My parents were Tejano promoters in Odessa, and they promoted a Selena show in the '90s. They were in that scene of promotion.
Yes.
So I saw a lot of that. I've seen Shelly Lares live a few times. I've seen a lot of people in that world live. So it's something I was in. Now, growing up, I was really into popular music because I wanna be cool, man. So I listened to a lot of pop music and stuff like that, and so I kind of got into that world as I got older, out of high school and all that. I started doing a lot more electronic dance music and pop rock music in English.
Yes.
Now I'd always, my love for Tejano music and Latin music never went away. That's part of who I am. So that never went away. As far as the big jump from moving sort of from the EDM kind of a smaller stage thrown into the Tejano world, I really, like I tell people, I'm like, Tejano, it kind of found me, because I just happened to be writing in the studio, and I wrote a song, and I sent it to a producer, loved it, he produced it, I got a hold of a dear friend in the radio who led me to Rosie, and the rest is history. So
yes.
It's one of those weird things that kind of found me. That's kind of how I got started. Is the music found me? I just happened to write a song one day, and I was able to put it to a cumbia, and for some reason sonically it sounded like something that could work for the genre I've always loved. And I was like, well, you know what? Let me do this. This song can work. Let me throw this in the Tejano world. So I called a few friends of mine, and I asked, hey, what do you think? And they loved it, and we got Rosie on the team, and the rest is history. So,
well, with musicians, I mean, we've got, like I said before, I grew up as a band nerd, and then when I moved to California, when I was stationed in the Marine Corps, I walked around Los Angeles and San Diego and the whole beach strip. I would walk around on the weekends. I was that nerd that would walk around with my saxophone and just jump into any open jam session. And I mean, I played everything from jazz to R&B to pop.
Yeah.
I got to play with Ike Turner. I've got to.
Oh, that's super cool, man.
I got to sing harmony with China Phillips from Wilson Phillips. I sang backup vocals with Blessed Union of Soul. Blessed Union of Soul. I mean, I've had so many opportunities, but then when I got to Tejano, I mean, that just caught me. With all the knowledge.
Isn't it weird? It just kind of catches you. It's different. It's weird.
Yes.
It's cool.
And who was the on Laura's second part of the question? She asked, "Who was your hero or heroine in the?"
My hero or heroine?
Yes.
For me, it's always going to be Selena.
Yes.
It's always going to be her. I love and respect so many artists, dead and alive. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to that sort of level and that inspiration, and just like I'm a small town kid from Texas with a dream, and she was a small town girl from Texas with a dream. It's just so many things that I can relate to her. I just think she'll probably always be my number one inspiration.
And the thing, like I said a while ago, a lot of people, they. And not to dog anybody, but a lot of people, they want to stay back in the 80s and 90s, Tejano.
Right.
And they don't allow the new cats to come out. I commended Gato Negro one time when I talked to him. I did an interview with him, and I had heard his interview when he won Lifetime Achievement Award from the TMAs. And in that interview behind stage, he said, it's an honor to get this, but guys, we need to start paying attention to these young cats. There's so much good music out there. And to come from Gato Negro, and people always say, well, Selena, and she was amazing, but I think the most amazing part about Selena is she didn't let anybody put boundaries on her. She reached what she wanted to feel.
To her, even being Tejano was just kind of like, yes, I'm in Tejano, but the music I write spans across genres. It's like she was a Tejano artist, but she didn't let herself be boxed in. It's like, oh, I'm only going to do cumbias, and that's it, forever and ever, amen. And ya basta. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She she's like, no, I'm going to do English pop, and I'm going to do different cool stuff because my fans are all kinds of different ages and different kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to take into consideration. You can't leave anybody out. Artists is supposed to include everybody.
You know,
so you can't leave people out, man.
On this last year when they were going to do the Selena Festival in Corpus Christi. Of course, they got canceled and everything, but people were critiquing because they said that they were going to have Daddy Yankee was going to be there, Pitbull was going to be there, Becky G, and everybody's like, well, what's that got to do with Tejano? And I'm thinking to myself, and I even posted it, I said, guys, if Selena was alive right now, she would be singing with all three of those acts right there.
Exactly. She was on that level. She's an international star.
You know, and I find it, people kind of critique because all these English-speaking artists, are doing covers at their, concerts, and they're like, oh, they're just doing it for publicity. No, they're actually doing it to honor her, and that's bringing the industry alive to everybody else. If you've got a country singer that's singing, a Selena song, everybody's gonna be like, wait, what's that song? And then they go look it up, they're gonna Google it and find out, okay, she's a Tejano singer, and that opens it up to everybody else.
You know what? I'll say this, Joe. Honestly, I think when one person makes it, everybody makes it.
Yes.
And during that time, when she was the biggest, hottest Latin star at the time, look at where our genre was.
Yes.
Business-wise, financially, we were at the top of our game. Why? Because when one person makes it, we all make it. We all benefit.
Yes.
So, and in regards to your making the comment about Pitbull and everyone did the show, it's like people, like, come on, y'all got to be real about this. They got tickets to sell. They have Selena is a huge star, or was a huge star, a brand.
Yes.
And like you said, if she was alive, she would be performing right alongside with those artists. But you know what I also think would happen is that there would be some sort of opening show for new artists, in order to. That's just the way those showcases are, man. You got the big guys, and then it trickles down, and everybody gets a chance. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
everybody gets a chance.
I think that's the reason that I commend a lot of the artists. I mean, a lot of the producers these days. Producers like Gabriel Zavala, that they reach above. Going. They stretch out. And they try opening up the music a little bit more to reach the younger generation. Tracks like your tracks. That my kids love your music. That they can feel it. They feel that groove, and it's their groove.
Aw, tell them thank you.
It's not the old school stuff, because even with me, I mean, when I was young, I didn't want to hear Tejano. I wanted to hear,
that was me. I was the same thing.
And
yeah, dude, I was the same way. I'm like, I want to hear the Eagles.
Yes. And the thing about it, when Selena did start off, as much as she's our queen now, when Selena did start off, she did get bucks. People were like, what's that? That's not Tejano. That sound isn't Tejano. That's not the traditional Tejano. She got bucks also. But now here she is on the Billboard charts as the top-ranked Latina ever, on the Billboard charts out there. Yes, I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, as far as new stuff, is there somebody that you, and I know I asked you this last time, but I'm gonna keep on. Is there somebody that you would like to collab with out there? Is there an artist out there? I mean, I've got a lot of the people on my dream team that I would love to hear you with, but who would you like to collab with out there?
I would love to collab with my girl Shelly, because she's just she's super awesome, super sweet, always inspirational, we're always sending each other little nice messages, and she's just super cool. So I think she'd be somebody fun to collaborate with. I don't think she would put me in a box. No, she wouldn't. Because Shelly is open-minded to everything. So I'm like, I would love to have a session with her just because I don't think she'd put me in a box. She would throw me in the vocal booth and be like, well, let me see what you got, and just let me have fun.
Yes.
So I think she'd be a fun person to collab with. So.
Well, and the thing about Shelly is she has her sound. But then when she produces with everybody else, she doesn't make them sound like her. Like, I've heard her tracks that she did with Ernestine Romero. I've heard her tracks that she did with Angelique. She doesn't keep them down to her sound. She lets them express themselves in their own way, but then she puts a little bit of Shelly into it, So, I mean, I love how she comes out with, and of course, my favorite was, every time that her and Stephanie get on stage, oh my God, I love it, because just it's just
Stephanie's
fire.
fun. She's
Yeah,
cool.
it's just fire out there, you know. But
her too, Stephanie Montiel. She's fun. I would love to club with her. She's cool.
Oh, y'all would be fired. That would be like, oh my goodness.
I think me and Stephanie would be having too much fun. They'd be like, all right, y'all, it's time to go back to the vocal booth.
I can imagine that one. Let me go to I'm going to have you introduce your brand new single. Again, who was this produced by?
This was produced by my dear friend Jose Pepe Samaniego out of Music Recording Studios in Odessa, Texas. And everybody, please enjoy my new mariachi ballad, Perfecto.
No espero nada, nada de ti. Estoy contigo porque te amo. Sé que somos diferentes y prefiero estar aquí a tu lado. Queremos lo mismo, ser amados y entendidos, y al llegar a un conflicto yo me siento perdido. Desearía ser perfecto para que cuando estés triste pueda arreglarlo en ese momento, y por las mañanas al abrir tus ojos soy yo con quien despiertas, y te pido me aceptes con brazos abiertos. Te pido mi amor. Me dices cosas que yo quiero escuchar, me llenas de emoción y quiero llorar. Queremos lo mismo, ser amados y entendidos, y al llegar a un conflicto yo me siento perdido. Desearía ser perfecto para que cuando estés triste pueda arreglarlo en ese momento, y por las mañanas al abrir tus ojos soy yo con quien despiertas, y te pido me aceptes con brazos abiertos. Te pido mi amor.
OMG, like that song. OMG, that song is so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I love it. I know, man. I love it. I hear that those freaking strings come in. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
It gives me like chill bumps. And it's so weird, Joe, because I think kind of separately from my identity. I know it sounds like a weirdo, but when I hear it, I don't even feel like it's me. I'm listening to another artist. I'm like, dude, that guy sings real good. It's so weird.
Yeah, you have an outer body experience. I love it. Yeah.
Yes. No, it really it's freaking spiritual, man. It's weird. I'm like, yo, that guy sounds real good.
And the thing about it is I was telling Eric a while ago, because we had Eric from Papi Chulos on a while ago, and I was telling him, because he did his own harmony line also, and yours with your voice, the harmony line, and with the instrumentation. I mean, it just melts together. It doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound fake. It just melts together. Like it's supposed to be like that.
Right.
Yes. We got Sue on. Laura had said get together when we were talking about collabs. She said get together with Anna Kayla, and we got Sue. Anna Kayla's mom is on right now, and she said loved it, and she put a heart on there. Yes.
Oh, hi, Sue. Thank you. Hey, your daughter is amazing too. So props to her.
Yeah, Sue. He did comment last time we were on. He commented on Killing Me Softly. He was like, "Wait, who is that?"
No, for real. I remember it was before the interview. You were playing. I was like, "Wait, who was that artist before we went on?"
Yes.
Good.
Laura says, "Oh my God, this is beautiful. I'm in love with it already."
Thank you, Laura.
Rosie, of course, says beautiful song. The rap promotions out there.
Shout out.
Yes.
Shout out to my Rosie.
You know, you have that sound, that voice. He was one of my idols growing up, Mr. Juan Gabriel. And that song really touches me, like his music did. Like his music, you could feel what he was singing, and that kind of brings me. I had tagged 2 artists out of New Mexico, and that was Antonio Reina and Santiago Alberto. Both of them are amazing mariachi singers over there. And brother, I could really hear all 3 of you, the trio, get together and just doing a killer mariachi. Like, I can hear all 3 of y'all's voices just...
I would love to do some sort of project like that. I really would. Tell them to email me.
Yes, I will. Antonio Reina is I got to meet both of them through Ernestine Romero, and Antonio Reina has that charisma about him, like he's the king, you know, the way he carries himself, and the mariachi suit and everything, and his poise on stage is just amazing. And then Santiago is he actually has a mariachi band that is the official mariachi band for the Los Angeles Rams, the NFL football team.
Dang!
He won numerous awards this last year at the New Mexico. Both of them actually did one at the New Mexico Hispanic Music Association.
Wow.
Yeah, and just hearing this song, that was the first thing I thought. It would be a killer mariachi to have a brand new trio jump together.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Yes.
I would. Hey, tell their people to call my people. That'd be really cool.
I definitely will. Sue, Anna Kayla's mom said, "Hi, Jacob René." She said, "Thank you very much."
Oh, you're welcome.
And Nina said, "Love it." Everybody's loving the track out there.
Thank y'all.
Now, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you head over to jacobrené.com and you subscribe, there should be my single's up right now for either download, or you can download it if you subscribe. So if you subscribe to my website, jacobrené.com, you'll actually get a copy of it for free before it's out for streaming.
Yes.
So just to throw that out there for everybody, if y'all want a copy before it's released.
And great minds think alike, because I was fixing to ask you, how does everybody get your music? So perfect segue.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, we're on the same brainwave. Everybody. So if y'all just go to jacobrené.com, subscribe, get your free copy, and I really appreciate it.
And is all your music like on Spotify, streaming on Spotify and iTunes and everything else?
Yes, all my music is on all digital platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Google, Amazon, all that stuff.
Now you've already got hit after hit, like and that's because you're barely starting in the Tejano industry. But do you have one single, including Perfecto? Do you have one single that is like your baby right now? That's the one that just like bleeds your heart every time you hear it?
Man, I'm super connected to all my music, but I would say right now it'd be Perfecto, just because of I had to wait so long to release it, because we had it done back in March, and it was right after Creo Nosotros, and then COVID hit, so I was just kind of stuck. Management was like, "No, you can't release this yet. You can't do it right now." I'm like, "Why not? It's my song. Let me do what I want." And they're like, "No, sir, that's not how it works." So I had to wait till now.
Now I remember you saying when we did the interview with Creo, I remember you saying during that interview that you had a big mariachi coming up and everything. So it's been a while waiting for it and everything.
I was so ready. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love this song. Everyone needs to hear it right now."
I think this is going to be one of those songs that guys out there, find it. If you're not able to purchase, I always tell people, if you're not able to purchase a track, for whatever reason, at least go to Spotify, add it on your playlist, because the artists still get royalties off of Spotify. They're not going to get as much as if you go to iTunes and buy the single. My preference would be to go buy the single as soon as you can. But if you're not able to, go out there, add it on your playlist and play it out there. Share it on Facebook. Let everybody know about it. And everybody's saying that they love it. Push it out there, guys. Everybody help out by pushing the single.
Everybody. That would be y'all. Thank y'all so much. Also, too, like Joe said, if it's not something you can buy right now, all you have to do is just subscribe. Just send in your email and you'll get a free copy. I send the emails personally, so you'll get your free copy. So if you subscribe. Also too, for streaming, that Effecto is not available for streaming until November the 1st.
November the 1st?
You heard it here, because I haven't released the date for streaming.
Awesome.
But it will be November 1st for that to be released. So until then, if you want the copy ahead of time, either subscribe or you can purchase it for $1 at JacobRené.com.
Awesome. And do we still have merchandise and everything that we're getting out there? I remember getting the shirts and everything.
I do still have the Jacob René official merchandise t-shirt out. It's just one. Don't know how long it'll be up, but it is available right now. Just head to JacobRené.com and click on the merch tab, and it's there for you.
Awesome. Now, goals, I know with COVID and everything dropping down, I mean, it's slowing everybody down, but where do you want to see yourself, within the next year to 5 years, short-term goals? Where would you like to see Jacob René? What goals do you have for yourself?
Right. Hopefully in a living room near you. My goals for myself, I would just say just to have fun and to release the music and to do it the right way. I didn't get to my last releases. I haven't really gotten to do it my way. I want to be able to release the music and do my TV spots and do my openings at the festivals and go meet fans. And so really, that's my goal for next year, to actually be able to do my job.
I think that's the hard part, because I know like most of the time, the way artists, for all the listeners out there, most artists, they release a song, they do the radio tours, and then they do their concerts, and that's how, the concerts is, to get out the brand new single out there and everything like that. And right now with COVID, they're not able to do that. So that's why I really, really push everybody to, get out there and stream and share, and share with everybody, everybody on your friends list, because that's a way to help the artist out there.
And we appreciate it, y'all, because really we put so much into it, and we do it just for you, for the fans. We do it for the fans, so it's for them, it's for y'all. So anytime y'all share or get involved in our music,
I mean, I'm really excited for my favorites out there, and it will definitely be in rotation on my shows. What goals do we have as far as album coming up, or any other?
We are still working on the album. I do collaborations with other music producers, so I've got a couple things lined up to be a featured vocalist for them in the dance music world. As far as my album, we're still working on that. We're working on another single coming up, hopefully in the near future. So just stay tuned. I'm just going to be churning them out as much as I can until I got the album ready for y'all.
Yes, sir. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna have you say your thanks going out to all your supporters, all your new supporters and fans out there. And then as soon as we get done, I'm gonna go and play your other two singles that I have that I've already loved both of them. And this is gonna be another favorite of mine of Jacob René's. But what would you like to say to all of your fans out there, future fans, and your current supporters out there?
I just want to tell you all that I love y'all so much, and thank you so much for your support. During times where I feel down and I feel uninspired, it's always my fans and my supporters who always lift me up and help me and give me that inspiration to be the best person and best artist that I can be. So shout out to all my supporters. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for supporting me. And I hope to just keep being the artist that y'all want me to be.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, you're one thing about you that I've noticed from the get-go, from the start, brother. You're very genuine about your music and yourself personally, and I really appreciate that. I know all the fans out there. They really. They can really feel a connection with you, and they love the fact that you share yourself with them. Laura had commented that a while ago that thank you for the back.
No, I love them. Well, Joe, I'm one of them. I'm just a person, just like them. So I really try to. I love to relate to people, and I like to connect with people.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
I got to throw a shout out to Luisa. She was on a while ago, and then she had to leave, and she just barely made it back on. But she was super excited to be able to hear you and hear the brand new single. So I am going to play the brand new single one more time again out there. But shots going out to
Hi, Luisa. Thank you for coming back.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you again for joining us, and a big thank you going out to Rosie with Rap Promotions for setting this all up with us again. And it's always a huge honor. Anything I can do in the future, brother, to help push, already know I'm there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joe. You too. Thank you for being my friend and just for having my back. I appreciate you playing my music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, with this one, I'm already going to ask, I know you got so much on your plate already, but is there any works or any talks about doing a music video for this single for Perfecto?
So, Perfecto, we do have a lyric video coming out, so I'm pretty excited about that. We didn't get to do the big video because of restrictions, but I am able to get a lyric video together for y'all, so I'm really excited. So stay tuned. Around closer to the streaming release, we'll be able to get that out for you.
Awesome. Well, I cannot wait with that coming out and everything like that. I can see you in the mariachi suit and everything. I can see you, brother. The roosters and the horse with the braids and todo.
I would be so extra. I would have the peacock feathers and everything.
I love it.
Oh, no, hombre.
I love it.
Man, that'd be too much fun.
That would be perfect. Well, thank you again for joining me, and I'm going to play all three of your singles. I'm going to play all three of your singles, and I'm going to finish off with Perfecto out there. But again, thank you so much for joining me out there, brother.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Joe. And thank y'all to everybody for listening. Y'all enjoy the singles. Head over to JacobRené.com. Everything will be there for you.
All right, brother. Well, thank you very much. Guys, once again, this is the one and only Jacob René on TotalMix.com. Tune in radio. Let's go.
Transformo con tu sonrisa y cuando me besas es algo celestial. Nunca quiero perderte, quiero abrazarte para siempre, porque a veces me siento deprimido y creo que no soy suficiente bueno para ti. Tengo miedo con este sentimiento y tener cuidado por dentro. Y estos pensamientos, aquí tengo muchas fotos de lo nuestro. Y me acuerdo cuánto nos amamos, creo en nosotros. Como una vela al ver tus ojos y la forma en que me miras. Nunca quiero perderte, quiero abrazarte para siempre, porque a veces me siento deprimido y creo que no soy suficiente bueno para ti. Tengo miedo con este sentimiento y tener cuidado por dentro. Y estos pensamientos, aquí tengo muchas fotos de lo nuestro y me acuerdo cuánto nos amamos. Creo en nosotros. Tengo miedo con este sentimiento y tener cuidado por dentro. Y estos pensamientos, aquí tengo muchas fotos de lo nuestro y me acuerdo cuánto nos amamos. Creo en nosotros. Creo en nosotros. Creo en nosotros.
All right, guys, that was Cleo. Now we got another single by Jacob René, and then we're gonna finish off with a brand new single, Perfecto. An amazing single. Again, a big thank you going out to everybody for joining me out there. We're doing a little trio going out there. Jacob René.
Si te amo demasiado duro y sé cómo se siente el vacío doloroso. Quiero llenar tu cuerpo.
Guys, make sure y'all go. Y'all got it exclusive right here. www.jacobrene.com. It's in the comments right there. Go to it and subscribe now. Subscribe. You'll get a chance to get the brand new single out there.
Unirte conmigo solamente. No quiero asustarte. Con mi amor quiero curarte. Porque eres mi otra parte. Estaré contigo para siempre.
One thing I love about Jacob René's voice, it's one of those voices, as soon as you hear it, you already know who it is. He's got that original sound out there. Future hits, I'm saying it, I called him. He's the Prince of Tejano. Let's go.
Soy un poco raro cuando estoy contigo. Nunca he hecho esto antes y no sé cómo decirlo. Quiero llenar tu cuerpo con amor del cielo y que nunca se marchite tu corazón hermoso. No quiero asustarte, con mi amor quiero curarte del miedo de unirte conmigo solamente. No quiero asustarte, con mi amor quiero curarte porque eres mi otra parte. Estaré contigo para siempre. Por favor no me dejes solo, pensando si me quieres o no. El día que te conocí, yo recuerdo cómo yo sentí. No quiero asustarte, con mi amor quiero curarte del miedo de unirte conmigo solamente. No quiero asustarte, con mi amor quiero curarte porque eres mi otra parte. Estaré contigo para siempre. No quiero.
Ladies and gentlemen, Perfecto by Jacob René on ThrowdownMix.com. Tune the radio. Let's go.
No espero nada de ti. Estoy contigo porque te amo. Sé que somos diferentes y prefiero estar aquí a tu lado. Queremos lo mismo, ser amados y entendidos, y al llegar a un conflicto yo me siento perdido. Desearía ser perfecto para que cuando estés triste pueda arreglarlo en ese momento. Y por las mañanas al abrir tus ojos soy yo con quien despiertas y te pido me aceptes con brazos abiertos. Te pido mi amor.
That is so Juan Gabriel. I get that when he hit that high note. OMG. I know Juan is in the sky right now smiling.
Dices cosas que yo quiero escuchar. Me llenas de emoción y quiero llorar. Queremos lo mismo, ser amados y entendidos, y al llegar a un conflicto yo me siento perdido. Desearía ser perfecto para que cuando estés triste pueda arreglarlo en ese momento. Y por las mañanas al abrir tus ojos soy yo con quien despiertas, y te pido me aceptes con brazos abiertos. Te pido mi amor.
Such a beautiful song. Now, my phone is fixing to die that I'm doing my recording on, my Facebook Live on. So before it does die, I was mentioning these two artists, Santiago Alberto and Antonio Reina, that I said I could hear, after hearing Perfecto, I could hear a trio. Now, y'all remember back in the days, they used to have those three artists that would always get together and do that power trio. Well, I can hear that with Jacob, Santiago Alberto, and Antonio Reina. Santiago and Antonio are both out of New Mexico. Santiago Alberto actually grew up with Juan Gabriel. His parents were best friends with Juan Gabriel. And in fact, this next song that I'm going to play for y'all was inspired by Juan Gabriel. Juan had told Santiago that he always wanted to hear this song as a mariachi, and he never did it. And he inspired Santiago to do it. But I'm going to play these two tracks, and I'm going to let y'all give me some feedback also on what you think to hear Jacob René, Santiago, and Antonio Reina together. These are three of my favorite artists out there, and just for them to collab together, I think would be an amazing masterpiece.
Los amantes ya se fueron, las hojas de los árboles cubren el campo, sus voces amorosas ya no se escuchan, el verano ya se fue. Mi amor de verano, mi primer amor, amor de estudiante, ya se terminó. Vendrán otros veranos, vendrán otros amores, pero siempre en mi ser vivirá mi amor de verano, mi primer amor. Vendrán otros amores, pero siempre en mi ser vivirá mi amor de verano, mi primer amor. Mi amor de verano, mi primer amor, amor de estudiante, ya se terminó. Mi amor de verano.
right, one more time. That's Santiago Arreto. That song was actually inspired by the one and only Juan Gabriel. This is Antonio Reina. Now, this is one of my favorite songs of his. His charisma on stage is amazing. I can see these three young men getting together. What y'all think? Let me know.
Por quererte con fe desmedida, por quererte me encuentro vencido. Voy buscando un amor verdadero, solo encuentro traición y maldad. Hay amores, amores de veras, que se quieren con sinceridad y se entregan por toda la vida, por amor a la dicha y la paz. Tú que sabes de amores sinceros, tú que sabes de felicidad, lo que sabes jugar con cariño, ten cuidado, te puede pesar. Cada quien tiene un turno en la vida y ese turno te habrá de verdad. Te lo juro por Diosito Santo, que muy caras las vas a pagar. Estaba por ti mi chacha, ay. Tú que sabes de amores sinceros y que sabes de felicidad, lo que sabes jugar con cariño, ten cuidado, te puede pesar. Cada quien tiene un turno en la vida y ese turno te habrá de verdad. Te lo juro por Diosito Santo, que muy caras las vas a pagar.
Telling you guys, I can really hear those three jumping on together. Jacob René, again, thank you, a big thank you for joining us, brother. And brother, they're trying to send you to New Mexico because all the, of course, my two are Santiago and Antonio. And Laura said already, and Kayla, she also said Gabriela Salazar. These are all artists from New Mexico. I'm just going to put it out there. Jacob, if you collab with any of these artists, I can see at the next, not this next year, but the year after that, if you collab with any of them, I can see you being an award winner at the New Mexico Hispanic Music Awards. I was able to present at the award show last year. It was the 29th annual New Mexico Hispanic Music Awards, and they do have a category, a collab category, because those music awards is only for New Mexico artists. But if you're collabing with a New Mexico artist, you qualify also. So I can see this is something blowing up really big. But again, thank you everybody for joining us. And I just saw that Anna Kayla jumped on. Thank you so much, Anna Kayla. She's one of my favorites out there. But thank y'all so much, everybody, for joining on, and thank you again to Eric and also to Jacob for joining me. It's been a great day and a great show, and I really appreciate everybody joining me out there. Make sure you go out there you can get both of their both groups, Papi Chulos, also Jacob René. You can get all their music out there on all digital platforms. And like Jacob said, also go and subscribe to his website, jacobrene.com, and you will be able to get the single Perfecto as a gift for subscribing in out there, guys. So make sure all of y'all do that. Again, a big thank you going out to everybody out there. I'm going to go ahead and play my closer, which is Mr. Ernestine Romero and Jeanette Marie. We will see everybody out there. Again, big guns up going out to my Texas Tech Red Raiders out there. All we need is my Dallas Cowboys to win tomorrow, and I'm going to have a very good weekend. Guys, once again, thank y'all so much. Have a blessed night. This is my closer on TotalMix.com, TuneIn Radio, Ernestine Romero, and Jeanette Marie, my angel from above watching over us.
Tengo el corazón herido, el hombre que yo quiero se me va, le estoy perdiendo, estoy sufriendo. No puedo retenerlo, amiga, mientras quede una esperanza, tú tienes que luchar por ese amor. Si él es el hombre de tu vida, no te des nunca por vencida, que vale todo si se lucha por amor. Yo no puedo ser entrega todo en ti. Intentamos posible que se pueda querer más. Pensando así lo perderás. Logras perder, me quedará lo que has vivido. Consejo no me aleja del dolor. Son cosas del amor.
Once again, a big thank you going out to everybody for listening in. And Luisa, I just barely saw that you said you're from Plainview. I'm right next to you, about 10 minutes away from you. Crest, Texas, Crest Rouge.
Amiga, yo no sé qué está pasando. ¿Será que habrá encontrado otra mujer?
Little shot going out to tu amigo, Peach.
Su indiferencia la siento por las noches, rechaza mi presencia. Amiga, ¿no será que has descuidado la forma de buscarlo en el amor? Quizás la casa, la rutina se ha convertido en tu enemiga y está cobrando un alto precio por tu error. Yo no puedo ser entrega todo en ti. Intentamos posible que se pueda querer más. Pensando así lo perderás. Logras perder, me quedará lo que has vivido. Consejo no me aleja del dolor. Son cosas del amar, son cosas del amor.
Once again, guys, everybody have a great Saturday. Have an amazing Sunday and start your week off right. Start it off positive vibes, guys. Again, if you're barely joining us, you can, as soon as I finish off, jump on YouTube. The entire show is on YouTube, and the entire show unmuted so far is on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for cooperating today. Thank you for your cooperation. But if you're barely jumping on, and everybody feel free to go to YouTube and share it. Also, throw it up on your smart TV and enjoy the show out there, guys. Again, thank y'all so much. Please go out there and subscribe to my YouTube page. You'll get all of my shows out there unmuted. YouTube does not mute any of my shows out there, so go out there and you can watch the entire show unmuted out there on YouTube on your smart TV. Guys, we will see everybody. Have a great weekend. And again, thank you going out to Eric with Papi Chulos and also the one and only Jacob René. Have a blessed weekend. Positive vibes out there, guys. Love all of y'all. Time to throw down. Let's go.